your friendly neighborhood quarter guy here, presenting directly to you the last My 25 Cents Worth of 2013. I will not be here next week. I will be visiting my family in Wisconsin. So, before I get on to the main topic of the day, I'd like to wish all of you a happy holidays. For all you Christians out there, Merry Christmas. And for everyone else, happy whatever else you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate anything, well, happy greetings anyway. So, I've got a lot to cover, mainly yesterday's Nintendo Direct. Let's start off with the big one. Hyrule Warriors. Oh my god, I did not see that one coming. I mean, that game, the teaser just looks awesome. As Josh puts it, it's like, I just can't wait to see Link just slash through tons of enemies with, as Josh puts it, particle effect Maelstroms. That is going to be so awesome. As long as Tecmo Koei doesn't screw it up. One thing I'm afraid of is that it might divide the fan base the way a certain other Tecmo Koei Nintendo collaboration went. You all know what I'm talking about. Well, at least you should. Okay, next up, Kirby Triple Deluxe. I've seen some of the gameplay footage, and oh my god, it looks gorgeous. It looks pretty much like Kirby's return to 3DS. But I've seen a couple of the new abilities, like I've seen Bell in the trailer, and in other footage I've seen, let's see, there was an Archer ability, and I forget what the other one was, but also, I saw a couple of the minigame modes. 4-player versus mode, wow, that looks cool. Also, the rhythm game with King Dedede, it's bringing back the epic yarn art style. I like that! That looks like it's going to be awesome. Okay, next up. Yoshi's New Island. Man, that game looks pretty. I am definitely going to enjoy that. Chibi Robo Photo Finder. I think this is going to be an interesting experiment for what AR games can do. Looks like it's going to be quite a bit of fun. That's got my interest. Okay, next up, the news on Pokebank and Poketransfer, like we didn't already know that. Oh, except for the Celebi gift. I'd be interested in that, on the Celebi gift, except that I already have a Celebi. Yeah, that was from an event before Gen 5, also involving Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. But yeah, it's still nice to have a Celebi. Let's see, next, news on Bravely Default. I'm going to be honest here. They are doing a very good thing as far as the demo is concerned, making it a side story to the main game and hoping to want to make players get the full game. Definitely a good approach. I also heard about this sleep point system. Looks pretty interesting, but it will also have the microtransactions to fill it up for the easy path. At least it's not mandatory. That's the thing with me and microtransactions. I don't use microtransactions, at least almost not that much, but I don't have a problem with them as long as they don't make the game pay to win. That's my issue. But anyway, the game looks hype. Next, they had a trailer for DKC Tropical Freeze. Okay, Nintendo, this is what you should have used to announce Cranky Kong being playable, not the VGX. I can't stress that enough. Seriously. Also, the intro looks kind of cool. Definitely better than those stupid tikis. Vikings are better than tikis in my opinion. Okay, Sonic Lost World DLC. The Yoshi's Island crossover DLC looks pretty cool. And I have to admit, they dropped some pretty clever hints for what is obviously Zelda DLC crossover. From the artwork they provided, it had a big hint. Let's see, also, Wii Sports Club Golf added. Yay. NES Remix. Wow, it's like Nintendo was making their own ROM hacks. I mean, it's just plain awesome. It's on the eShop now if you're interested, if you have a Wii U. Let's see, Dr. Luigi. That I did not see coming. Looks pretty fun. Nice twist on the classic game. Latest trailer for Mario Kart 8. Nice tracks. And of course, I'm probably going to be getting my own copy at some point when it comes out. And finally, the Rosalina reveal for Smash Brothers. Oh my god, they pulled that one off perfectly. I mean, first it looked like a Kirby's Air Ride sequel. I mean, they even had the opening theme from it. I mean, seriously, that was perfect. And it's like when then Kirby crashed down to Rainbow Road at... oh, crap. Okay, sorry about that. Kirby crashed down on Rainbow Road. It was awesome. It's like, it looked like Kirby was going to star in Mario Kart. Then, the reveal. Oh my god, the reveal. It's like, finally. It's like, yeah. It's like, I saw the Smash chat, the recent one. And it's like, the first one that Omega Snake called out for a Mario character to appear in Smash, Rosalina. I mean, he literally told me. He literally told me that he called it. I mean, seriously. That is awesome. I mean, it's like, the gameplay trailer was friggin' awesome. Yeah, so that's something to look forward to. Okay, anyway, so that's my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct. On to user questions, just a sec. There we go. Alright, first question comes from Chaos the Legendary, who asks, what is your opinion on the Borderlands series? Well, I only started playing it recently, but, man, I am having a lot more fun than I thought I would with a first-person shooter besides Team Fortress 2. And considering that I've played TF2 quite a bit and had a lot of fun with it, that's saying quite a bit. I've made it through the first Borderlands game, I mean, as a solo player. I'm hoping to continue my collab Let's Play with Zmerchalago and Omega Snake. We'll get to that as soon as we can. Okay, but anyway, I've heard a lot about Borderlands 2, and that it's a lot better than the original Borderlands, but has one of the absolute most hateable characters in existence. From what I've heard about Handsome Jack, I think I am going to despise him. Not as much as Dr. Vile, because no one can top Dr. Vile in my opinion, but I just know it's not going to be pretty. Okay, next question comes from All Hail the Pancakes on Tumblr. He asks, if you could be any Pokemon, excluding legendaries and pseudo-legendaries, which would you be? Probably Scizor. I mean, he has those... I mean, he has the badass look, the awesome stats, the great typing. I mean, it just looks awesome, and his Mega Evolution just looks incredible. Okay. What other Pokemon I might want to be? Let's see. Heliolisk, Chestnut, Blastoise maybe? Samurott perhaps? I don't know. Next question comes from Jonathan Kimmel. Is there a Pokemon ability that annoys you? Static! It's like, I have a lot of trouble taking on electric types sometimes because when you are dealing with the possibility that you can become paralyzed just with contact with one of those creatures, it does not sit well with me. That's what made some of the electric gym leader types past Gen 3 and Gen 3 onward particularly annoying. Friggin' static. I hate it. Next question comes from Golden Wolf 14. He asks, what do you think of the OUYA? I have to say, it's good in concept, but so far the execution is lacking. I've actually seen it up close, and from what I've heard, it's not working too well right now. But maybe it'll get better, I don't know. Final question comes from Jack Stevenson, who asks, do you think Shantae should be in Super Smash Bros.? Okay, yes, I do.